Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Steven with Bruno Sports and More. Um, First thing, I'm just going to knock it out of the way real quick because I've got a couple messages, private messages already asking me about it. Yes, I do have a grill. I got it back in like August. I went to Johnny Dang's jewelry shop down in Houston. Him and Paul Wall own it. Me and my wife, we both last second just decided to get them. She only got the fangs though. But anyways, so let's get into it. I wanted to talk this episode. I wanted to talk about the UFC 234 that happened last Saturday. Obviously, the real fight I want to talk about is the Anderson Silva versus Israel Adesanya, which was the co-main event that got bumped up to the main event due to the middleweight championship being canceled. So I'm gonna go ahead and just say it. I am a huge Anderson Silva fan. I personally think he's the greatest of all time in UFC history. And I mean, regardless of my personal opinion on him, I think he's gonna go down as top five all time in UFC history. Anyways, I kind of wish the UFC would have bumped it up to a 5-round fight. Since it was the main event, but then at the same time it wasn't for a belt, so I can understand why it wasn't. But man, I mean, that fight was definitely a chess match. It was really fun. You got two strikers, so that was really cool. You had Adesanya that was coming in. He was 15-0, young dude, you know. Then you had obviously Anderson Silva, who's coming in. I believe he's 34, 8, and 1 no contest, and that came against Nick Diaz, and they both failed drug tests. So honestly, I think they should have just left it as a win, but it is what it is. I mean, they both did something they weren't supposed to, failed, and so I guess no contest. You can't argue with that either. Anyways, so this fight was ruled obviously a win for Adesanya, which, I mean, you can't disagree with it. I mean, he did have a little more offense. He actually outstriked him 65-34 total strikes. So I mean, he was moving. At the beginning of the first round, they were definitely feeling each other out, and he was definitely getting in his strikes there. You know, he was getting in some kicks, and yeah, he was landing some hits. I personally would have gave the second round to Silva. Two judges scored it all 3 rounds. One judge scored it second round in favor of Silva, which I agree with. I think you got to take into factor that, you know, dude's 43 years old, and I mean, he was, you know, kind of in a sense prime Silva on his defensive side of it, I guess. You know, his bobbing and weaving and everything. It was entertaining. I definitely was on the edge of my seat, nervous. The whole fight, it was entertaining. One thing I would say about the fight is I personally think both of them actually were holding back, because there was plenty of opportunities for both of them to kind of go in and be more aggressive, and I just think they were both holding back. Of course, Adesanya talked about how much he admired Silva and looked up to him, molded his fighting style around him, and then Silva, you know, I think at the same time it's like he doesn't really have much left to prove, and you know, Adesanya is potentially the future and possibly the face of UFC going forward, maybe, you know, once he gets a championship opportunity, and if he capitalizes, then I could definitely see him being the face of it. So yeah, I think what we came out with is we showed that Adesanya definitely deserves he deserves a title shot, I believe, moving forward. I mean, maybe one more fight, and then if he wins, which I would assume he would, he should definitely get a title shot. The other thing is, I think Silva also showed that he could still fight at a very high level against very good quality fighters. That, you know, obviously you got to take it fight to fight. I personally don't think it should be his last fight. Obviously, I think he should, like he said, he wants to end his last fight in Brazil. So I think obviously his last fight should be in his hometown, and it should be obviously when you go out with a win. So yeah, I don't know, guys. I mean, whatever y'all think. I just think the fight itself was super entertaining, and I was like, gosh, I wish we would have got 2 more rounds of it. It would have been super, super fun. It was every bit enjoyable as it was. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty cool to see where Adesanya is going to go with his next fight. It's got me curious. And then Silva, I want to know like who he's going to compete against. I think they both should have been bumped up in the ranks. I know going into the fight, Adesanya was ranked number 6 in the middleweight and Silva was ranked 15th. Even though Silva lost, I definitely think he should. I think he should be at least, I would say 10th. I mean, you know, I still think I could see. I don't want to get all fanboy, I guess, and say he should be a top 5, but I definitely think he's within 10. I mean, because I think Adesanya is better than 6, and he was close with him. So I mean, I could see him being within 10, if not 10. But yeah, I just wanted to see what y'all guys thought of the fight and what you think going forward for both fighters and what you enjoyed about it. So yeah. If you get to, hit that like, subscribe, comment. I got my youngest daughter in here. She wouldn't sleep, so I figured why not make a video while she's playing with her toys. Hey, Rebecca, come here. You want to say hi? Come here. Come here. She's cute. She's over here watching Word Party and eating ginger snaps. It's her favorite treat. Come here. Come on. You want to say hi to the guys and girls watching, potentially? Yeah, come here. Come here. She's so cute. She's a little fighter too. She got a little she can pack a punch. Come here. Yeah, I don't know if y'all could hear the background, but if you did, it was definitely a Word Party. Come here. Look. Say hello. Oh, hey. That's so cute. Yeah. She's got a little Princess Poppy shirt on, little trolls. But anyways, alright, I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a blessed one. Peace.